Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you how to edit sections on your front page. So again, as you log in, you'll be presented with the dashboard. What you're going to do is you're going to go to Pages, hover over and click on All Pages. And as you can see, these are the pages that we have here. We're going to work with your front page, and we know it's your front page because we've told WordPress that we've allocated that as our front page. So now WordPress is telling us that. So we've got three ways we could do this. We could edit with Elementor, right? By right-clicking, open link in a new tab. Sorry, two ways of doing this. We can right-click edit with Elementor and load in a new tab, or we could click on Edit and then click Edit with Elementor. So the way I prefer to do it is always right-click and open in a new tab. The reason is because sometimes you have to go backwards and forwards, right? So you might need to find an image or something like that. So I always find it's easier to work in two tabs. I have preloaded it here because sometimes it does take long and my internet doesn't seem to be the greatest today. So please bear with me on that one. But as you can see, the front page is loaded and you've now got these different sections. If you hover over things, you see you've got columns, titles, the image, the text. If we scroll down, we've got a row here with a picture of yourselves. Then you've got another row. So as you can see, everything's a very visual builder. Sorry. So the reason why we have got this section here, this is what we call the navigator. So this is quite important because of the way you've got your header. Because if we need to change this image on this slider image, as at the moment it's got the picture of the two of you, then it changes to other images. So as you can see, I need to edit this widget, but if I hover over the header and go, you see this now changes to the header. If I click on that, it actually takes you out of the page and loads the header section. So the way we get around that is we just click on this section here. And if we drop down, this is everything that is under that section. Now, once I click on it on the left-hand side, I've got the different options here. If we go to Style, and then we can hover over and click this little pen, that is where you would load the different images, as you can see there. And you can add to gallery, you can delete them, you can move them around if you wanted to. But that is how you edit those images on the front page. If we hover over the word in here, you'll see that on the left-hand side, new options appear. So you can see welcome to home of Lefler events. And what you can see is we've done a bit of code in here, which is a break line, right? So if I had to remove that, you'll see everything will go on the front page onto one line. We don't obviously want that, so that's why we've put that in. So if you want to change the heading there, please just take that out. I always cut it, finish up what you're doing, and then place it. If you want it to go on a different line after that, you would then just place it again, and as you can see, it automatically does it for you. All right, so we'll just put that back. If we scroll down a little bit more, this is where this section, this navigator, we can kind of put to the side now because we only really need it for the front top section. You could even close it, and if we just close it and we go, oh, we need it back, you can just click on this little icon here called structure, and then we've got it back. They've recently changed the name to, as I can see in this video, to structure. It used to be called navigator because it used to help us navigate through the page. Now they've changed it to structure in a recent update. So we'll just close this for the time being. If we scroll down here, if we just click on the image here, there you go, your image settings would appear. We can just choose an image. We'll just, let's try to choose one that's similar to yours. So there is the image of you guys. Let's just put, for example, let's just put this image and we hit select. As you can see, the image has been changed. All the settings of the rounded edge and the shadows behind all stays the same, which is lovely. And then we just select it. As you can see, we've now put the image back and you've got your rounded edges and the shadow. On the right-hand side, we go to the title here. As you can see, it's very similar to the row above, right? We've got this title heading. We can put our wording in. If we go to style, we go to typography. That is where we can change the font size, the weight. So we can make it light. As you can see, we could make it bold, just like that. Transformations, we can make everything lowercase regardless what you type in. We can go uppercase, or we can make it capitalized, meaning that it would just capitalized means the front letter, the first letter of every word will be capitalized. We'll leave that as default. Line spacing, you don't really need to worry about that. I'll show you that in the next widget because everything's on one line. So if you wanted to edit the next line, the next section, you just click on it, and as you can see on the left hand side, you've got a text editor. I'm just going to make this a little bit wider. If we toggle this toolbar toggle here, we've got a little bit more options that appear. Now we are able to, let's just use this, we're able to blur, make it bold, and as you can see it's a little bit bolder here. We're able to do that. We're able to underline it, italic it, underline it, and bold it, all from here. The one thing you cannot do from this section is actually use these alignments here. The reason is once you do that, in the code section here, it loads the code in for the alignment. So if I just select everything in here and I push everything to the right hand side, as you can see that it's gone to the right hand side, and it's actually overpowered the setting you had there before. And if we just go to the coding side, as you can see, now we've got all of this code in here. So we don't want that. So let's highlight it and untick it. As you can see, everything's gone justified. And if we go back to code, that coding is not there. So how do we adjust the alignment? Under style, you see you've got your alignment here. We can push it to the left, center, or justified. Okay, so please use these alignments on any text editor widget. Okay, again, same as above, we've got our typography, that is your font and everything. Your line spacing, we've got it on 1.8. We can adjust that, and as you can see, the spacing between each line gets bigger or gets really small. Okay, so that is what the alignment, align height, does, and that's why we couldn't show you in the top section because you only had everything in one line. So that's how you edit that section. If we scroll down here, we can see a picture of the two of you again. If we click on the row now, we go to style, there is your image. As you can see there is your image. And in the row here, we have what we've got called a spacer. So if you're wanting to make the banner of the two of you smaller, you can do this, or you can make it bigger just like that. So we'll undo what we did there. I think it was on 400, just like that. And that is how you can edit that section. If we scroll down a little bit more, now we've got, again, same heading as above. Now we've also got that break feature in, which takes it to the next line. If we scroll down to this section here, we've got an image carousel. Obviously, the more images you load, the more the carousel will actually move. So if we change this to slide on 2, as you can see, the pictures now are 2, and they will start sliding. If we go to 3, there is your 3 right there. If we scroll down a bit, what we've got here is we have got your text editor, and we've got another text editor this side here. So again, the function is exactly the same as the above, right? If you make any changes here, you can bold it, just like that. You can underline it, italic it and underline it. Okay, and that is how you edit that section. Same section as over here. It's all the same. What's nice about it is, and I'm going to make one change, and I'm not going to save these changes, is let's say what we're going to do is we want to make everything a little bit bolder so it stands out a bit more. Okay, but now you've got to change it here, 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 and here. What's nice is that you can right-click on the widget. So you right-click, hover over it and right-click and go copy. Now, if I go down if I go to the next widget, right-click on it, I can go paste style, and it will actually change the style. So once you've got one section laid out, it actually will move across. And when you paste the style, it will go across. So if we scroll down here and we go to this one here, and we go paste style, as you can see, now everything is the same. So let's just put everything back. As you can see, all I did was I did undo, and then I copied it and pasted it, and now everything is going back. And again, this section is the same here. Carousel, image carousel, as you can see, it's all the same here. And it's the same on this side here too. All right, so if we scroll down a bit lower, we've got another mission statement. Oh, sorry about that. That is, as you can see, it's just a heading. If we scroll down here, we've got a text editor, as you can see there. If we go into the column now, we go into style, because remember, everything will be the same. There's our color. So we've got it. I'm just going to copy this one so that we can put it back. But if we want to go to, let's say, red, and we want to make it solid. Sorry, it's following me around for some reason. If we want to make it solid, if we drag this bar here, as you can see, it gets lighter and more transparent. Sorry, if we put down to black, make it dark like that, as you can see, turn it to black. So let's just put it back to where it was, just like that. So that is how you can affect the background color there. If you wanted to change that background image, you click on the row at the top here. You'll go to style, and there is your image that you can change right there. All right, and then that is how you would edit your front page. The beauty of Elementor, and this is why it's so powerful, is that the way you edit your front page is the same way as you edit your header, is the same way that you edit your contact page, the same way that you edit any of your other pages. All right, the settings might differ a little bit on each page, but the layout and that's still the same. So if we just scroll to the bottom and this is our footer, we could just click on the footer and we'll go, okay, I need to just reload the page because I've made changes and I don't want to save them. So we'll just let that load, and we scroll to the very bottom and we click on footer. You'll see that now it's loaded the footer. So now we can edit things in the footer, put your name in there, your email address, your phone number. So as you can see, that the layout, everything's the same. It's the widgets that change, right? So there's your term of service. There is a link that you put in here. There's your privacy policy, same thing. So going forward, if you understand how Elementor works, you can do Elementor on any other page. So if I've now edited the page again, if I come over and I edit the header, as you can see, I'm now able to edit the header. There is your image, there is your menu, there is your your column. So as you can see, the settings are 90% the same. The only thing that changes are the widget settings, but otherwise the layout is exactly the same. But if there's anything else, please reach out to us. We are more than happy to help you, and good luck.